Hi, first video in a couple of weeks. Yeah, promised I wasn't going to do that, but yeah, I have. So yeah, my bad on that one. Slow progress. It continues, if progress at all. Just a really kind of fragmented, unusual, not kind of steady work pattern. It's just meant I've kind of struggled to stay consistent with getting to training. Things have gotten in the way, and I've not done as good a job as I potentially should have done for finding time to get some training done. And yeah, so that's kind of curtailed progress. Still trying to probably get this hip flexor right. It's still not great. I can squat full depth. I'm still kind of finding that it's weak and tight when I get to 90 kilos for multiple reps. So concentrically, getting the weight up from the hole, I can do fine. But I'm not letting that distract me from the fact that I know there's an underlying issue there that I haven't fixed properly yet, and trying to push past that is just going to kind of cause me some problems further down the line, and I'm not. It'd be stupid to kind of repeat the mistakes of last year, so that's what I'm trying to do. But the rehab stuff that I was doing, that did work, and has got me to a point where I am better, but certainly not fully recovered, but better than I certainly was. He's not having that kind of same kind of impact. It's not continuing to make me better. I think that's a bit of a lesson for me, even though I know it with my work with athletes, is it's a continual progress, and you get to a point of adaptation where you need to progress that, but it's not a do your rehab exercises once they've done, right, you're good to go. It's different. So you've got to find the next thing that helps you become fully functioning again. So it's eccentric strength, that's the thing. And so glute med, glute max tightness, hip flexor weakness under eccentric loading. So again, don't have a problem like picking the knee up, but it's like that descent phase. And then what happens is when I'm getting heavier loads, I notice that I don't want to load my right leg as much. I want to push into my left leg, and that it's caused a couple of back spasms. Again, one of the issues that I've kind of had to wrestle with over the last couple of weeks. It's not bad, not kind of like debilitating, but it means I haven't trained for a couple of days. So the window where I could have got a few days of training in, they've lost because I've just loaded up one side of my back more than the other on a squat, and then that gave me a bit of a back spasm. So I have a couple of days off to make sure it's right. So it's just this ongoing cycle of just always wanting to be pushing a little bit more than I'm capable of, and get frustrated, and then bit back to square one. So how am I kind of getting through that? What am I trying to do with that? So touchdown squats are kind of the measure I'm using to keep on top of that. So that's kind of standing on a box, and then kind of eccentric lowering down using one leg so the other foot touches down onto the ground, and then pushing back up again. Again, not an issue with the pushing back up. I don't have any stability, so that's definitely something that's going to cause a problem. So increasing stability, getting the glutes stronger, and then performing the function with that strength. And I started adding a lot of body weight Bulgarian squats. So for those people that know my research, it's like, why the hell aren't you doing that? That's your bread and butter. I spent a whole PhD looking at the thing, so I was quite eager to let them go. But yeah, back on Bulgarian squats as body weight as a rehab exercise. So just every day trying to find windows of time where I can do 10, 12 on each leg. Slowly kind of that microaggression approach, and kind of find ways just to not blow the leg out in terms of like 3 sets of 15 in one go, but just continue every day finding ways I can just fit it into the day. And hopefully over a period of time I'll build up that eccentric strength and stability. Again, so it's all slow, controlled reps, really making that glute work, and not doing so fast where I miss parts of the range of movement where the knee is moving around more than it should do. When if you do things quickly, which is kind of when you get into a healthy state, that's where you want to begin at, where you can express the most amount of force and move weight as quickly as you possibly can. I'm really mindful now of, does that mean I miss out on understanding what happens to my kind of stability and knee control? If I do it too fast, it might be there's like 45% down the eccentric phase, I get my knee will have a right wobble, but because it happens so fast, I'm just not picking it up, or it doesn't allow it to happen as I would see to make it observable. We're going slow, I'll really be understanding of that and get it fixed. So when I come back into full squatting without any kind of issues, I can just really kind of ramp through the gears, and I've developed that strength and stability and eccentric strength to really kind of push up a lot more rapidly than I did last year. So that's just kind of me battling, not trying to lose focus, not trying to lose patience. Although it has been really tough at times to not to go, what the fuck am I doing here? Just give up, move on. It's been 18 months battling with this bloody thing. You're never going to do it, but that's not how you get better. So yeah, that's me. See you next time.